Live from the Rush Point Studios, it's the Pat and Brian Show.
Good morning, Vietnam. No, I'm kidding. Well, good evening, everybody. This is Brian along with Pat, and we are doing
half of me anyway. Hey, Brian, I didn't hear myself.
You can't hear yourself?
Did you shut me off already?
No, I can hear you fine.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, there I am.
I don't know what's wrong with you.
Hey, there's half of me on the screen.
There you go. Oh, you want to see Pat?
No, let's not say we did.
There he is. And our special guest tonight is none other than Tucker, my dog. Say hi, Tucker. Hey, boy. What's this? Hi, Tucker. How you doing, boy? Yeah, he's like, leave me alone.
This is wonderful.
Leave me alone. Let me sleep. So anyway, yes. It's another weekend, or I should say another weekend gone by. And we're in the new year now, which is boring already for me.
Yeah.
People always ask, well, how was your new year? I don't know. I haven't been through it yet. So my dad used to always ask that. It's like, how was your new year? Well, I don't know. Well, ask me at the end of the year and I'll tell you how my new year was. So anyway, are you watching?
Yeah, I'm watching.
Oh, so you're the one person that we've got watching tonight.
Oh, it's me?
Yes.
Oh, well. Hey.
Yeah. Oh, well. Way it goes.
Yeah.
This is going to be the last show for next.
Won't be on next week, so we'll be on the week
yeah,
after. So
right. I'm gonna be gone, so we're not gonna do a show next
He's
week.
gone now. He's just materialized.
Yeah, my mind is gone.
No, that was gone a long time ago.
Yeah, that too. So anyway, but yeah, we don't really have a whole lot to talk about tonight. We'll probably just be shooting the bull and.
No, I don't want to piss it off.
Yeah.
I don't feel like getting charged.
Speaking of which, I got to share this one. Scott Cruz, as I know, is Booter, one of our listeners, and he's on he's a fan of the show. Anyway, he had a picture of a tiger laying on its side with his testicles hanging out. And somebody had their hand like this, getting ready. Okay, here we go, 2024. It's like, oh my word. Can you imagine?
No. How to lose your life in 30 seconds.
Oh my word. I saw that and it's like, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, Booter, he's something else. He's kind of like one of my brother-in-laws, Bruce, who was just up here over the weekend. He posts a lot of pictures and stuff from other people, and I've done the same thing too. I think we all have at one time or another.
Yeah.
But a lot of the stuff he comes up with is pretty good. Yeah. So there was a picture of a car. It had it was a blue car, but it had a white back door, and it says, this car, what was it?
This car came from IKEA. I had to put it together myself.
No. It was like, I can't remember the word for it, but this word this car identifies, or this door identifies as white, a white door.
Okay.
So, kind of like the gay thing, or not the gay thing, but the transgender thing and all this junk. So
the multi-genderal aspect of,
I still don't understand that whole thing, because it's like, even in the applications for work now, they ask you what you identify as. It's like, really? There's only male or female. There's no in between.
Correct.
So I just don't understand where our world is going. I mean, other than the hell in a handcart, but I don't understand how. I mean, can you not tell what you are? Look down your pants. If you got one, if you got a penis and some nuts, then you're a guy. If you don't, then you're a woman. I don't understand why people.
Well, I think there's a public speaker. I think his name is Shapiro.
Yeah.
And somebody said something to him one day, and he goes, "Well, can I identify as a dog?
Yeah, really.
You know, can I identify as a kangaroo? Can I identify
Yeah.
as a tree?
Yeah, exactly.
You know,
And I mean, do trees have a social security number?
yeah,
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the kind of stuff that, it's just, and they're starting to teach that crap in grade school, for crying out loud. I mean, if my kids were in grade school now and they were teaching that shit, I'd be like, ain't no way. There ain't no way.
no."
So, and that it shouldn't be done. I mean,
Yeah. Well, according to what some statistics say, there are now 27 different genders out there.
yeah, I don't understand that.
How?
Yeah.
How are there 27 different genders?
Yeah. I mean, good Lord put you on the earth. He gave you either a male or a female, and that was
Right.
it. So,
Right.
didn't give you anything else other than that.
I mean, pretty soon someone can say, "Hey, I'm asexual." Are you? You can have your own kids. You're already pregnant
Yeah, really.
without having sex
Yeah.
or artificially inseminated.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
No, it's kind of goofy. So yeah, and I think we had one of our we were talking off the air a while back with David Peabody,
Oh, okay.
and how quickly we forget.
Well, you need to realize I know so many different Davids.
Yeah, yeah. I
You know, when you say David, well, I had a brother named David. I had an uncle named David.
Yeah, I got a brother
You know?
named David. So yeah. But anyway, we were talking about things with him, and he was saying, yeah, if one of his kids decided to identify as a female that wasn't a female, and he didn't go along with it or something like that, they could come and take his kids. And I thought, well, that's kind of goofy.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like,
That's already taking place in New York, actually. I think
Yeah.
he told me it was taking place in New York already.
yeah. So it's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous.
If you don't agree with your child, we can
Mhm.
come in and take them away from you.
Yeah, yeah.
What right do they have to do that?
I don't think they've got any right to person.
Oh no, it's a government. They can do whatever they want.
I know they can, but I mean, just saying.
And the
it's just
people
ridiculous.
just stand there and take it.
Yeah, they do. They do take it, and I think that we're not a free country anymore. We haven't been a free country in years,
No.
and I think it's despicable. I really do. I think it's like, I mean, on one hand, I can understand government coming in and taking your kids if you're abusing them, or if you're sexually abusing them, or physically abusing them, or whatever, mentally abusing them. I mean, there's that thin line, but
Yeah, but just to come in and take your kids away from you because you do not agree
yeah,
with their identify as,
right, exactly.
that is just wrong.
It really is. It really is. It's like, I used to work with a lesbian, and she used to be, I mean, she was raunchy at times. And I never, batted an eyelash. I just kind of took it as, with a grain of salt, basically. But, I asked her, I said, so what makes you a lesbian? Well, I like women. Well, I do too. So does that make me a lesbian? I mean, come on.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, it's like you get those type of people, or not type of people. You get those people that say something like that, and it's like, well, yeah. I mean, you like girls, that's fine. Like girls, I don't care.
Well, how about men liking men?
Now that's just, I'm sorry, but I'm being a man, that offends me.
Okay, but dude, dude,
I left it wide open for you,
dude. Okay, so that bothers you. A man liking a man bothers you.
Yeah.
Okay.
For some reason it does. Yeah.
Okay, but yet it doesn't bother you if a woman's with a woman.
No,
Why?
I don't know. It just doesn't.
It just doesn't.
No.
Okay.
I know. It's a double-edged sword, right there.
Well, figuratively speaking,
I mean, I've known some gay guys, and I've known lesbians too. That
right,
and they were both married.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't really have an issue with it. I mean, it's like,
I mean,
and I kind of think, in a way that you have to think outside the sexual box,
right?
Because I don't think that being a lesbian or being gay is all about sex. I think it's just that you found somebody that you're so close knit with that you really enjoy being with them and they enjoy being with you. I think that's how it is in a lot of relationships when it comes to gay or lesbian. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't think it's based on sex.
No, I'll agree with you. It's not all about sex.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, these people now see that you opened a big box.
Oh, I know.
A really big box.
I know I did.
Now, you got your gay men and you got your lesbian, well, we'll call them gay women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, these transgender people,
Yeah.
are they not gay?
Well, I don't know. I mean,
well, if a man becomes a woman,
yeah,
because he likes the woman physique, he likes the way the woman is,
mm-hmm.
he thinks he's a woman on the inside.
Yeah.
Is he gay? Or is a woman gay if
Good
she
point.
if she decides she wants to become a man?
Right.
Like I said, you opened a really big box that
I know. Big old can of worms.
Yeah.
It's one of my listeners when I was on the radio in North Carolina, their son would flip back and forth. He couldn't figure out what he wanted to be, a guy or a gal.
Okay.
He was born a boy, born a male, but dressed like a female sometimes and dressed like a male sometimes. So he really didn't know. And I think that he was somewhat mentally challenged in that department.
Okay.
And I think you'd almost have to be if you can't make up your mind what you want to be. But I did ask him one time. I did ask him one time. I said, "Why do you want to be a girl so bad?" Well, I just think it'd be more good sexually. I said, "Well, I don't know. I honestly don't know." And then he said, "Well, later on, I don't have to worry about getting ED." That's true. Erectile dysfunction, where you can't get it up. So, or impotence.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's another one.
Yeah.
Okay. What about these people that are born to this world and they've got both parts? Called hermaphrodites.
Yeah. Now, is that a vagina and a penis?
Yes.
Or I thought it was just a penis and breasts.
It could be breast and a penis, or it could be a penis and a vagina.
Yeah. I don't know.
No. Like I said, you opened up Pandora's box on that one.
I know I did. I know, and I did.
And I'm sure if we had 10,000 people watching us, that we'd be getting all kinds of comments.
Well, we've got 4 watching right now. So if you've got a comment on this subject, I want to hear from you. And we've got our chat line open on YouTube. So yeah, I want to hear from you. You want to say that I'm wrong? That's fine. You want to tell me I'm right? That's fine. If you want to,
I'd
say something, that makes more sense than what I'm saying. I mean, I'm not an authority on this. I don't know if there is an authority on being gay or lesbian or being transgender or not. It's like LGBTQ. So lesbian, G is gay, B is bisexual.
I don't know.
I believe.
T is transgender.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Q is.
Queer.
I
don't understand.
All right. So what's the difference between gay, queer?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I don't think that there is a difference between queer and gay. I mean, from my days.
I mean, I'm sorry, but if you look the word gay up in the dictionary, it means happy.
Yeah, it does.
So how do you get gay as a person being gay?
Well,
they're happy all the time. So that would have to go under the heading of queer.
Yeah.
So you can't say gay without the proper definition being happy.
Yeah, I mean, and does queer go both ways? I mean, is queer for guys or queer for girls or not?
Well, you got that television program, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy.
Yeah, that's not one of my favorite shows. I don't ever watch it. So,
I
mean, I had to sit through Say Yes to the Dress last night with my
Yes to the Dress.
So, where they try on wedding gowns.
Oh, where they try on 100 freaking wedding gowns.
Yeah. And I had to watch that. And they got that gay guy on there. I mean, he acts like a girl, dresses like a guy. I mean, Really? I mean, if you're going to act like a woman, then dress like a woman. Really? I mean,
No, that's a different can of worms there.
I know it is. I know it, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Is I'm trying to open this thing up to everything. I mean, it's like, I get so tired of hearing about all this. I'm not a homophobic. I don't hate people that are gay or lesbian or whatever. I mean, to each his own.
Hey, the way I see it, the good people, the good people.
Yeah, and I've known a lot of gays and lesbians that are wonderful people. So
Yeah.
I'm not homophobic when I say that. I'm just, and I'm not bi curious or anything like that. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
As to what makes you guys tick. I mean, if you're into a guy into a guy or a female into a female, I mean, I don't know. I just think it's according to my beliefs in the Bible, a man is not supposed to lay down with a man, nor a woman lay down with a woman. So, and that's what I'm taught as a Christian. So,
No.
well, I'm just saying that's how I'm taught. You might not have been taught that way. There's a lot of other people that maybe have not been taught that way, but it doesn't bother me that there is, gay men or gay women.
Don't bother me either.
Okay.
As long as they don't push it on me, I don't care.
There you go. That's what I was waiting for you to say, is pushing on you. It's been pushed on everybody.
Yes, it has. It's
It
been
really
thrown
is.
down our throats,
Yeah.
for months and years. It's like, why?
And
Let them be who they are.
yeah.
Accept them for who they are.
Yeah. And the thing is, you don't have to conform. I mean, each company, like a company, doesn't have to conform to their ways if they haven't all these years. I mean, it's, even though it's been kind of a taboo issue for such a long time, but now everybody's coming out of the woodwork saying that they're either gay or lesbian, and I don't agree with that, and I don't think that it should be stuffed down our throats. I mean, we watch a TV like a TV program like House,
Yeah.
and I've seen lesbian scenes on there.
There's been lesbian scenes on there.
Yeah.
There's been gay scenes on there.
I know.
But
And-
that's just recently. It
I
never
know.
used to be like that.
No, I know that, and there's the same.
Now it has to be.
Yeah, it's like if you don't have that, then you're a homophobe, and they're actually suing these TV studios for not allowing that kind of stuff. And it's like they shouldn't have to.
No.
They shouldn't have to. I mean, it's a television show that somebody's writing up. They shouldn't have to include those kind of scenes in it. And it's gotten to the point now where they've become such a prevalent thing to have a lesbian or gay scene in there. Even commercials.
Yeah.
I mean, not just for like, the ones for HIV or AIDS commercials, but they've got it for just about every commercial you can think of now. They've got either a couple of women or a couple of guys kissing or whatever. And, it turns me off to watch that. Really. I mean, what could I do? I can turn it off or turn it on to something else, but it's everywhere these days.
Yeah.
I mean, where's it stop? That's the whole thing. If you got a comment you want to pass along to us, we'd love to hear from you on chat. So I know we only got a couple of viewers right now, but and then if you pick up our podcast later on when we're not live and you want to say something, then email us. And that email address is patandbrianviral@gmail.com. I want to hear from some people out there as to what you think. And like I said, I don't hate anybody because of it. I just am curious why it has to be shoved down our throats. It's okay to come out as gay or lesbian, but it's not okay for us to say, no, we're heterosexual. We
no, God forbid you say that.
No, you can't say that, then you're haters. So no, I don't want to get it on with a guy.
Nope.
I'd rather get it on with a woman, my wife, or Oh, I don't know. It's just it's frustrating at times to go through that and to see this stuff on
Everywhere.
everywhere, and then you've got your little children too. I mean, it's not just on prime time that you see this stuff. You see it all the time now, no matter what time of day it is.
I mean, they took Teletubbies off the air because of
Mm,
them being
yeah,
gay.
yeah, yeah.
Barney was taken off.
Yeah.
What else? A lot of the kids shows were taken off.
Well, Bugs Bunny and the Roadrunner show.
Yeah.
That was taken off because, well, there is a station, I think, in Minneapolis that actually airs it now on Saturday mornings. But it was taken off because of Speedy Gonzalez, and they were saying that, oh, that's being prejudiced. It's like, well, I don't understand.
Racist.
Or racist, yeah. I don't understand how that can happen because it's like it's a cartoon, for crying out loud.
Yeah. But it sends the subliminal message of being racist.
Yeah, you're like,
Okay.
hey,
Did you know they wanted to take remember the Lion King, the movie Lion King?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They
yeah.
wanted to have a scene deleted.
Yeah.
Because when Simba laid down on the mountain, or cliff, whatever,
Yeah.
the leaves went swirling out into the wind,
Mm-hmm.
and somebody stopped the movie
Yeah.
and found the word sex in the leaves.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Well, how this thing is sending a
Oh,
subliminal message.
Boy. Yeah.
Okay. Watch that show with my kids 100 times.
Right. Right.
That never occurred to me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
who takes the time to do that?
Mm-hmm. And the Teletubbies, they were taken off the shelves of Walmart.
Yep.
And the reason was they were the talking ones.
Yeah.
And they were talking. Somebody had put a voice chip in there having to do with something with sex. So, and then there was there were some other toys too that
Furby.
not Furby in particular, but there's another couple that were they were, I don't remember exactly what they were, but they somehow drew them to look like a penis on a box sold for kids. I don't remember what the name of the toy was, but I mean it's stuff like that. And it's like it's been happening forever and ever. And it was, I think that box that I'm talking about was probably done without the company actually knowing it or seeing
It's
it.
possible.
So
A lot of things are done that companies don't know about. So then when they find out about it, it gets blown up.
well, it's like Apple. I mean, there was Apple computers, or not computers, but the Apple phones. When they first came out, there was a built-in virus that nobody knew about. And I don't remember exactly what the virus did, but I was talking with somebody from Apple that was selling a phone, and they told me that there was a built-in program into the phone that they could not erase. They couldn't get rid of it because it would delete the whole phone thing. So
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Some disgruntled employee did it before they quit or got fired. It's like, yeah, go figure,
Mm.
But yeah. So, do you got something to say about what we've been talking about here? Then chime in on the chat line here. I'd like to hear from you. If you're gay or lesbian or whatever, or you're heterosexual, like to do it at night, or I mean, I'm just saying,
He's looking for your viewpoints, folks.
Yeah, I'm looking for the viewpoints, and they can be positive or negative. I don't care either way. I just want to get some input from you folks out there. And again, you can, if you don't catch the show when we're live, you can always email it to us. So that's Pat and Brian. Brian is spelled Brian the right way. So it's Pat and Brian Viral at gmail.com. And we would welcome your opinion. And then what else am I missing on this? I think I've covered pretty much all the bases, haven't I? And I'll open up enough boxes.
Yeah, you open up enough boxes.
Okay. So moving on to something else then, since we haven't got any people coming in with our on our chat. And if we do, I'll interrupt and I'll say them.
Mm-hmm.
Not a problem. On another note, how about fishing? I asked Pat if he wanted to try ice fishing, and he brought up a very good point. He says, I don't think either one of us need to be out on the ice. That's basically what he said, because we're both
Unsteady.
unstable. Yeah.
I walk with a big stick, and he now drives a mini cart.
Yeah. I just got a message from Sean Oldenburg, which I believe is Alyssa's son. Says, have you iced fish in a while? No. Sean, the last time I ice fished was when I was a kid.
I've
With
never
my dad.
done it.
Yeah. I thought about doing it. And the only thing is, I don't want to have to walk way out there. I don't want to bring a car on the ice, for one thing. And I'm just not real stable on the ice. I am a slip and fall hazard. So, in fact, I used to have gross weight stickers of 1,400 pounds on the bottom of my shoes. So, anyway, Pat's like, whatever.
Yeah. It's more like he got him plastered to his back. I was going to have it,
Yeah.
tattooed on there.
Yes.
Warning, wide load.
Mm-hmm. No, I have not fished on ice for a long, long time. I did actually. No, I take that back. I did ice fish one time when I was in my early 20s because I was broke. I was in between paychecks, like a lot of us used to live that way, and some people still do. But I learned the hard way. But I went out and fished, and I shared a house with a buddy of mine that worked at the same radio station I worked at down in Paramount, Minnesota. And anyway, I went out and caught a couple of walleyes. Took my hammer or my hatchet or whatever I had and cut a hole and got my fishing rod out. I was using a regular fishing rod.
Hey, whatever works, right?
Yeah, that's all I had. So,
yeah.
But
what if anybody out there really needs some ice fishing gear? They can go see Alyssa at Rush Point.
That's right.
Rush City. No,
it's Rush Point.
Rush Point?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's in the Stanchville area.
Okay.
Stanchville is quite large.
That's larger than you think.
Yeah, it really is.
I have learned that.
Yeah. But finishing my story, I was cooking up the walleye, and my buddy that worked the evening hours, I guess he had gone out afterwards. But anyway, so I was cooking it up, and out of the bedroom he comes, and man, what are you cooking? I said, walleye. Really? Oh, great. And I just had one plate set out, for me. And then he said, well, where's mine? I said, it's out in the lake. So anyway, yeah, no, I shared the fish with him too. So that wasn't mean.
No.
But
if you need any ice fishing gear, go out and see Alyssa and the crew.
Yeah.
And she's got all kinds of tackle out there and bait, and if you need it.
Yeah.
Got coffee, more fishing tackle than you can shake a stick at.
That's true.
It's open Monday through Saturday, 7 to 6, and Sunday, 7 to 3.
Yeah. And they got the lowest gas prices around too. I mean, let's see. I think generally it's 10 cents lower than what it is in Cambridge or its surrounding area. So I think you get into the smaller towns, they charge you more for gas.
Oh, if you're closer to the highway too.
Yeah. So it's like North Branch, you're usually paying at least 20 cents more than what you would in Cambridge.
Yeah.
So
then over in Almalund, you pay about 30 cents less.
Yeah. So, but anyway, they've got great gas prices there, and if you need propane, they've got that. And they've got
cup of coffee, loaf of bread.
Yeah, loaf of bread, candy, popcorn, no matter
what. 6-pack alcohol.
Yeah, we got that, or they got the hard stuff too. So,
Ow.
I don't drink. I mean, I just drink water. With all the hiccups I've been having tonight, you'd think I was tipsy, but I'm not.
Yeah, that's debatable.
Yeah. So anyway,
I know I wasn't on last week. Last week I was under the weather.
Yeah, and the week before that I was under the weather myself, and so we didn't even have a show. And I flew by the seat of my pants this past time, and I really did not have a good time. I missed Pat. I really did. And I kept on looking over, and it's like, Pat's not there. Pat's not there.
No, Pat was lying on the couch
Yeah. So
with a temperature of 102.
yeah, this flu crap that's going around, it starts out and it just nails you.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you're driving down the road and all of a sudden the truck just slams right into you. That's exactly how quick it does.
Oh, and I think that's where they're heading. I feel like I got hit by a Mack truck comes in.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, I felt like crap that time too, and I think it was, and it's still, I'm not 100% yet. I've still got some residuals. I've got a lot of crap in my lungs yet that I'm trying to
Hack up
and sneeze out and blow out or whatever. So, but I'm feeling a lot better than I did. That's for sure. Pat,
so get your vitamin C,
yeah,
folks.
Pat looks a lot better too. I mean, he looked like death warmed over. So, and now he's just above that. So,
yeah, 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah, that's right.
But then again, we were born that way. So
Yeah,
what's the difference?
That's true. That's true. So yeah, ice fishing. Anybody been out ice fishing lately? Sean, have you been out?
I hope not.
I'm going to say it's been too warm, I think, for the ice to actually freeze down here.
Yeah.
Up north, I would think it would be okay.
No.
Nope. Really?
No, they closed off Upper Red Lake.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
Oh.
And they banned all vehicles and everything else. What's that
Yeah.
say up there?
Not at all, John says.
Yeah. Hey, doesn't Rush Lake have an ice fishing opener coming up pretty soon?
I have no idea.
I know there's some big to do coming up. Someone,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're waiting for the lake to freeze over or.
I don't know. I'm going to say it seems like I saw a picture that somebody took. Yes, they do have something coming up, Sean. You're gonna, rather than just answering yes, you have to kind of elaborate a little bit and let us know what you're saying yes about, because we go through too many different questions and all that. We might not know what you're talking about, but I think that you're talking about the
Well, we are talking about
opener.
ice fishing and
Yeah.
opener.
Yeah.
So he's saying yes, there's something coming up.
Okay, but anyway,
Don't fall behind. Come on now, get with the program, you old man.
Sorry, I can't help myself sometimes.
Yeah.
But it seems to me I saw a picture that was on my Facebook page of somebody that took a picture of the boat launch up on the west side of Rush Lake, and it was still water.
Okay.
So I think the docks were out, but I think it's still water. So who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'd kind of like to go ice fishing, but then again, I really don't know if I want to. Have you seen that contraption that? Well, I know
There's so many contraptions out there. Which one are you referring to?
Well, there's one, I can't remember the name of it offhand, but it looks like the bottom of a tank, basically. I think it's got tires and stuff. I don't think it's on a track, but it's like a tent that folds up over the top of it, and you've got
You're talking about the portable fish house?
well, it's like that, but it's on wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it costs like $13,000 or more.
What?
Yeah. So, and then they've got that company down in Isani that has those enclosed rigs.
Yeah.
Those are on tracks, I think. And they've got and it sets down, and it's got holes.
Sounds like you're talking about ice houses and portables.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they're all mobile.
Yeah, portables.
Well, yeah. I mean, you can drive them out in the lake. You can drive them in a lake. They're amphibious, I think is what it is. I believe the first one I was talking about is, but I'm not positively sure the second one is. So, but there is, you've heard of the Argo, haven't you?
Argo, yeah, I've heard of the Argo.
Well, Argo is basically an amphibious vehicle. I've been on an Argo once. It's kind of cool.
Huh.
We got stuck in the mud. We had to rock it back and forth to get it out. But
well, if you got out of it, they probably would have flew right through.
Yeah. He told me to get in it because we'd have some more traction. I guess he was lying to me. Didn't want to hurt my feelings or something. I don't know.
What, you still have them?
Huh? Feelings? Yeah. Smart ass.
Well,
better than a dumbass. But yeah, I can't remember the name of them as far as the devices, but I know Asani is has got a manufacturing plant there, I think, right behind John Deere area and the bowling alley. And actually, I think it's down. If you get to the bowling alley, you've gone too far. But you take a left and go around the buildings to. There's like different businesses in there. I think they
got Hayford Ford. You got John Deere. You got the bowling alley. You got Knife River Concrete.
Yeah, but it's down. If you go past the John Deere dealership there, and between that and the bowling alley, there's a street there to the left. You take that, and it's down on the right-hand side, big building.
I have no clue.
I don't remember the name of it, but let me see if I can look it up here quick, just for the heck of it, and see. Let's see. Fish House on Wheels. Oops. Isanti, Minnesota. Oh, I can't type with a crap tonight. Yeah. But it's a company that makes them. Snow Bear, I think is what it's called. And I think you've seen these before. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm looking at now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Snowcat. Yeah.
Yeah. Snow Bear.
Yeah. And it lowers down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's $13,000 because it's.
Well, I don't know how much these are.
Well, that one in particular is probably 50,000.
Yeah, probably. But I mean, they're kind of cool looking.
Yeah.
And this one weighs 503 pounds. But if you want to go online, go to snowbearusa.com. And I'm pretty sure that these are made down in Isanti. Or at least they've got a, let's see here. That's dealers. Let's see here. 444. I think that's down in Isanti. Yeah. 763-444.
Yeah. That's Isanti.
4788. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So they've got that one. I don't remember what the other one is. It's kind of a weird name. But yeah, there's a lot of companies out there that do that kind of stuff. And I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, where you're out of the wind and all that. You can,
the wind and the cold, yeah.
Yeah. So I think they got heaters on the inside too, I'd imagine. So.
Well, I've seen some fish houses and pretty big ones. I've never been inside a fish house, so I don't know what they look like, except for the ones I've seen online that they show you tours of.
Unclaimed Freight up in Malacca.
Yeah.
They've got they sell those big ice fish houses that are on wheels, and they lower to the ground.
Yeah. I've been on a few campsites where they take the fish house and use them as campers. So
yeah.
They got heat in them. They got air conditioning.
Oh yeah. But this particular one that they've got up at Unclaimed Freight in Malacca, they've got I think it's called Ice Castle.
Ice Castle. Yeah.
And they're actually pretty nice on the inside. They've got all the amenities of home basically.
Well, you can have
bathrooms too.
Yes, they do. You can have them custom built.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's going to cost you an arm and a half, a leg, and
testicle. Yeah. Right.
Your firstborn.
Yeah. But yeah, they've got some incredible fish houses out there. I mean, I've seen some really, really nice ones. And it's like, and you leave them. Do you leave them out there? I mean,
yeah, they leave them out there.
Well, there's so many. You've heard of porch pirates. They've got ice pirates out there too.
Well, I'm sure they do.
That will rip anything off if they can get their hands on it. My brother-in-law, I think, had his ice fish house out on the lake one winter and had a TV or something ripped off from it. So it's like, you know what? These people just can't keep their hands off stuff. So just kind of ridiculous. But
I mean, what happened to the good old days,
Yeah.
You can leave your car windows open, leave 10 grand on the seat, nobody bother it.
Yeah, really. And you can leave, and you didn't lock your doors at night.
No. But nowadays, I mean, it's gotten so bad, you can't leave your car running in front of a store anymore to run in for 10 seconds and run back out.
Not unless you've got auto start and it's locked and all that. And You can't even leave a car running with a child in it anymore.
Well, you should never do that
well,
anyway.
You never should.
You should never do that.
But people have, and then they come out in their car and their kid's gone.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And the good old days are gone.
Yeah.
They're gone. You can't do anything like you used to.
Nope, you can't. That's true. That's true. What do you got on your agenda? Anything?
My agenda is empty.
Your agenda is empty. Okay, how about your mind? Is that empty too?
You really don't want to get into my mind. If I said a quarter of what is in my brain, I'd get deleted.
Yeah. Look at that. He is just zonked out. He's such a tired dog.
Yeah, he's so tired.
Yeah.
It's more like spoiled.
Yeah, I brought my dog Tucker in tonight. So he's it's kind of funny when I put those sweaters on him now, he sits for me. And I get him all rolled up, ready to put over his head. And he just sits there and does it. Then I say, arm, lifts up his arm. So I can put his arm through that. And it's just funny as can be. It looks like he's really starting to fill out a little bit more in the face now. He's starting to look like Chewbacca more. I think it was Bella that said he looked like Chewbacca. He kind of does in his face now a little bit. But when I got him trimmed, and I'll tell you what, the gal that I brought him to, it was Jen down at Wagging Your Tail in Cambridge. She was really good.
Yeah.
But she cut him down all the way, and I was like, well, I'd never had a dog groomed before, so I really didn't know what to tell her. So, but I called her up this last time, and I said, because we were supposed to have a appointment, I think this next weekend, and I had it changed to the 31st. And anyway, I said, yeah, I don't think we need to cut quite as much hair off this time. So, but trim his face a little bit because he gets that hair in his eyes and he can't see. But anyway, he's a cute.
Yeah, but his hair grows so fast that it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, that's true. But anyway, going the wrong way here. I'm trying to get both Pat and I in here. There we go. There, that's better. Get his
You cut yourself off.
Get his ugly mug on there.
My ugly mug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you looked in the mirror lately.
Yeah.
Old man.
Mm-hmm.
I can say old man because he's older than me.
Yeah, by one whole year. Not even a year. Or is it over a year? It's a little over the year. Yeah.
What year were you born?
65.
Yeah, you got a year on me.
Yeah.
A year and 2 months and 19 days.
We've got one of our listeners, Honey Noonan's going to have a birthday tomorrow. 65 years old.
Brian.
Over the hill.
Brian, you're not supposed to say a woman's age.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not me you got to apologize to. It's the one you just offended.
No.
Oh, wait. Nah, you didn't offend anybody.
Yeah. My wife's going to be 60 this year.
Yeah.
I'll probably catch heck when I go in after the podcast. Why you tell my age for? Well, they'll find out one way or the other. So, anyway. You want to chime in on something? Sean has chimed in 3 times. Sean, is your mom with you tonight, or is she sleeping already?
Oh, she's still working.
No, it is Tuesday. That's right.
Yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yeah, but she gets off at 7.
Yeah, that's what she tells you, but she takes her work home and she works.
I know. She's a hard working fool. That's for sure. And well, I tell you what, that's a lot to run a store these days when you're just a
beginner.
A beginner. I mean,
even when you're not a beginner,
she'd worked there prior. I think, was it Larry? Was the owner there before? I think you're right.
I think it was Larry. I think you're right.
Yeah. Excuse me. And anyway, so she knows the ropes and all that. And I think Larry stayed on a little bit too to help her do that.
Yeah, get her started.
Excuse me. Getting a dry throat here again. But
it's the winter months. It's going to be dry air.
Yep. Well, I drink enough water and then I can
float.
Feel a little bit better. But It's just I start talking and then it just gets dry real quick, and then I'm gonna have to grab another bottle of water here shortly. I'm gonna have to put you on a close up with Pat.
No, don't do that.
I'm gonna do that right
Break
now.
the camera.
Yeah. Pat, you got to talk about something now.
Talk about something. Okay. You sure you want me to do that? Well, only got a couple of months left, and fishing's going to be coming. And one way or another, we're going to have to get some video of Brian catching a fish, if he can catch a fish this year. But we're going to leave that up to the good thing
I was doing something I probably shouldn't have been doing, but I didn't do it on camera. So,
well, it's a good thing because your wife definitely knocked you out.
Oh well.
Oh my God.
To each his own.
Yeah.
I get some water.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to be doing a contest this year too in and around the Rush Point store. We've been talking about this with Alyssa and Ryan. And Ryan Best. I can't believe that's his last name, Best. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're going to do some sort of the one that got away fishing contest. Pat had the one that got away.
Oh my God, I'll never forget it.
It was a pike, wasn't it? No,
northern.
It wasn't northern. What was a muskie?
Muskie, yeah, that's right, muskie.
Yeah. I had to think about it. And the ironic thing was we were talking about that the fish we haven't seen before. It's like, well, I've seen pike before, but I've never seen a muskie up close, or a sturgeon.
No, sturgeon. No, I haven't seen one of them in real either.
I've seen surgeons, but not sturgeon. So, well, we're both getting scratchy in the throat tonight. So, but anyway,
definitely the air. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's in the air tonight. Phil Collins.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny. We were my brother-in-law Bruce was up here this past weekend, and I don't know. We started talking about different things, and then I started singing the answers, in the form of a song. It's like if you think about it, you could have a conversation with lyrics and songs.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I was doing.
Oh, okay.
So I used to do that quite a bit when I lived in North Carolina when I worked at the station there. And then I had a friend that would do the same thing to me. So, but I don't know, kind of fun, kind of weird.
Well, you are weird.
I'm fun and weird. So anyway. So Sean, did you go to bed already or what? I was going to see if your mom was home yet or not. But anyway, maybe not. Maybe he doesn't want to tell me. Maybe he's like, none of my damn business. So, I don't know. Well, are you tired, boy? Are you tired? Snoozing.
So what are your plans on fishing this year? What are we doing? What do you want to do?
Well, I'd really like to get a boat.
Speaking of boats,
I'd like to find somebody that's got a pontoon boat.
I've got an answer for that.
That maybe we can get out on every once in a while. I mean, I'll be more than happy to pay for gas.
I have an answer for that.
Yeah, what's that?
Masturbate and Tackle over in Bram.
Yeah.
I'd like to get up there because I've seen boats in the back, pontoons.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And see if they rent them out. Excuse me.
Sure. Let me turn your microphone off for a second. Okay. Back on again. All right. That's better.
See if they rent them out or if they're just for storage.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I've been telling you we ought to get up there, and
they're up by the liquor store or something, I think, aren't they?
They're beyond that.
Oh, okay.
Well, you know what a Dollar General is, right? In Bram?
Mm-hmm.
You know when you go straight through.
Oh, yeah. I do know where that's
well,
at.
Masturbate and Tackle is up further on the left-hand side. It's where the old captains used to be.
Oh, that's where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, no wonder I don't know where it's at, or that it was open up there.
Well, you got to get past your driveway in order to explore the world.
Well, yeah, I know that. I know that, but I haven't been up there before. So they're a chain. You knew that, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a chain, but And they're also franchises too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, that's what I meant. Excuse me. Gonna
This
make
weather sucks.
Gonna make it, old boy.
Who you talking about, old boy?
Need a piece. Want a piece of candy, little boy?
I got one.
Okay. Weren't you talking about getting a van too?
No.
I couldn't pass that one up, man.
Yeah.
Oh my word! I said that to David Peabody one time, didn't I?
Well, he needs one for his football team.
I know he's got a bunch of kids, that's for sure.
What is he up to? 7 now? 8?
You know what? I honestly can't remember offhand.
Yeah.
He's got 2 girls, 4 boys, 6. I think it is 6.
No, he just recently had one. It's got to be 7.
Well, maybe there's 7. I don't know. I don't get a chance to see him every day. So
Stupid dry.
yeah. So forgive me, David and Laura, if you're listening or watching or whatever. I can't remember. I mean, I have a tough time with my nieces and nephews on my side of the family, not my wife's side of the family, at remembering the kids. So, but yeah, it seemed like Isaac. I'd have him over with his little brother, or one of his littler brothers, I should say. Jeremiah, and they did some work for me in the front yard, getting rid of those bushes this past year. Now, Isaac is 15, I think, now, and he stands higher than I am, and I'm 6'4". So, I mean, he's a big kid.
Yeah.
Skinny as a rail, but he's still big.
Look at his father.
Yeah.
Oh, his fucking.
His dad's not over 6 foot. 6 foot, I don't think. I'm pretty sure he isn't. I think he's like 5'10" or 5'11", maybe.
I'm 5'9", and he's taller than I am.
Well, then he's maybe 5'10" then. He's not. I don't think he's over 6 foot. But anyway. But no, he's got a great family though. His parents are wonderful people. And but anyway, yeah. So I want to find a boat or somebody that's got a boat that's willing to go out on occasion. I wouldn't mind having a boat. I don't have any place to store a boat, and so that would be the only downfall of the whole thing. I mean, I've got an SUV that could haul it without any problem, but and here again, I have never tried to back in a boat. Don't know that I could do it. I probably could, but it'd probably take me forever, and I'd probably have a lot of pissed off people behind me.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, get that damn thing in the water or out of the water, one of the two, but get it done now. So I can just hear it right now. So, but
Can't do it. Get the hell out of the way.
that's right. Yeah, can't take the heat. Get out of the kitchen. So
That was in.
Howard the Duck.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yep.
Stupid movie.
Stupid but funny.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stupid movies. I think we were talking about Fast Time at Richmond High before we came on the air.
Yeah.
And that was like a coming of age movie. So
was Weird Science.
yeah, Weird Science, another one. That was actually pretty funny though.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. was in that.
Mouth of the South.
No,
I know. Was it Robert Downey or Morton Downey that was known as the Mouth?
Morton Downey, I think. I don't know if that was his dad or not.
Yeah.
Okay. But Robert Downey Jr. was also Iron Man. So, but this was just before he went big.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he was having a lot of drug problems at the time of this movie, when the movie came out. So, but it sounds like he's cleaned up his act quite a bit too. So,
Well, he's getting up there in age.
yeah, he is. Who was it that's just had a baby or has got one on the way, and he's like in his 70s? I heard this I heard this on the news the other night, and I can't remember offhand who it is. Oh, it's Robert De Niro. He's got a newborn coming.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's not even fair to the kid. The kid's going to get to be 20, and he'll probably be dead already.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's mean.
Well,
Definitely mean. So,
I don't know if it's mean or what have you.
well, I mean, think about it. I mean, first of all,
My father was in his 70s when he had a kid.
Yeah, I know. I had a friend that was the baby of the family when we were in junior high, and he was my age, and his parents were both in their 70s,
Mhm.
mid 70s, and his oldest brother, I think, was late 50s. So it's like, wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. But anyway,
Well, you figure, like I said, my father had one. He was in his 70s,
yeah,
and the woman he had a kid with was in her 20s.
yeah, lucky guy.
Well,
Not necessarily, I know.
we won't go there.
No. But it's just amazes me that you got these old farts that are having babies still. It's like, really? It's just not fair to the child because they're going to grow up not knowing the father very long.
Well, what about the mother?
Oh, the mother. I mean, the mother might be, like you said, in her 20s.
Well,
So I mean, let's face the facts. A lot of the actors and things in this world
yeah.
are married to young women if they're old. So
Well,
I mean,
personally, now
I'm just
okay.
saying a lot of them, not all.
No. You're right, but I think a lot of that has a lot to do with gold digging.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah. Reverse gold digging. But what do you call a guy? I mean, you call an older woman that goes after a young guy a cougar. What do you call the guy that's going after a young woman?
Panther.
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I have no idea. Elephant. Rhinoceros. I mean, I don't know if there is a word for that or not. But
Lion.
Yeah. The Lion King.
Huh.
But yeah, I mean, I would be like, huh. And you see a lot of that going on. I mean, what was it? Hugh Hefner. I mean, he married. How many times was he married? A bunch.
Oh, God.
And of course, he married a playmate.
Well, yeah.
Just every time, I think, and she was in her 20s or 30s or whatever.
No, can't. Nope.
No,
not in the 30s.
No,
had to be 20s.
In her 20s, okay.
Because as soon as they reached 30 or 35, he booted them out.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, started showing signs of age.
Yeah.
Poor gals.
Well, folks, this has been fun.
Yeah, it's been fun. We had a good time tonight.
Yep.
Appreciate you, all you tuning in with us tonight. And again, if you want to email us on any portion of the show,
leave
tonight,
a message.
Yeah, you can. We don't have the phone number anymore.
Well,
no, got rid of the phone number because we never used it.
Oh,
so I mean, I didn't get rid of it, but Google did. It was a Google phone number. So I don't even know what the phone number was anymore, to be honest with you.
Me neither.
But anyway, you can email us. And that's Pat and Brian Viral at gmail.com. Again, that's Pat and Brian Viral at gmail.com. And we will be back on the. Look at my calendar up here. Oh, come on. Here we go. We'll be back on the 16th. So the 9th, we will not have a show. And on the 16th, we will be back. Okay. And then if we decide, we've been thinking about adding another show, but I don't know if we're going to or not. I mean, it's just, what more can we talk about, really? I don't want to start talking about sex because, I mean, you can get that wherever.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to talk about politics because that's just a taboo thing.
I don't want to talk about religion.
No.
Yeah, there's just so much stuff these days. I mean, Facebook, even with their TikTok things, are getting very risque. A lot of the videos.
Are they?
Yeah, they really are. Oh! I did want to mention one thing. Remember those laundry sheets that I got a while back, like on the second or third show that we had?
Yeah,
got them from Temu. They work really good.
Yeah,
and they're just they almost look like a dryer sheet, but that's for the wash.
Yep.
And they work really good.
Well, they advertise them on television all the time.
Yeah, and your stuff comes out smelling really nice.
But the ones on TV, they charge $19.99.
Yeah, and this was, I think, what did I say, $1.49 that for 30 sheets or something. So, and I haven't used them all yet. My wife prefers, when she does the laundry, she prefers the little pods.
Yeah,
and we've got some of those, but and then we both have kind of very sensitive skin.
Yeah,
but the sheets that I used, Didn't cause me any itching or anything. So,
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Free and clear.
yeah, kind of like free and clear stuff. So, but that's what
Just
she
like
usually,
us, free and clear.
Yeah, she usually gets the free and clear stuff, the laundry detergent, and then just mixes some of the stuff with the scent in it, so it's not real strong, but you still
Right.
got that scent in there. So there's nothing worse than having laundered clothing that doesn't have any freshness to it.
Well, unless you're a
Especially-
person who can't have.
Well, yeah, but if you have like a closet that is kind of stagnant,
Yeah.
you don't get any air movement through it.
Yeah.
Even a vent from a furnace doesn't help it. Then yeah, it's nice to have something that's got a little bit of freshness to it. So,
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you very much for joining us. For those that did,
yes,
and those that watch us later on, leave a message in the comments. Still, I'm sure we'll be able to see them later, or
right.
Email us at Pat and Brian
viral.
viral at gmail.com.
That's it.
Good night.